complaining. Why you always gotta be? Why you always gotta be so mad? I got a lot to be mad about.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to start out with using the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector as a primer on my face. I'm just taking a regular foundation brush and applying that all over my face to start out with. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade Mocha 360. Just applying that with a flat top powder brush from e.l.f. This is actually one of my favorite brushes. I actually forgot I added it. Was a little cheap brush, but I love this brush when I am applying foundation. Over the past few weeks, I have been using this, maybe more than a few weeks, maybe over the past month, I've been using this new, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. The shade I have this in is Caramel, I believe. Yeah, so I'm taking a wet beauty blender and I'm blending everywhere I just highlight it. For this look, I didn't use any eyeshadow primer. I just took whatever excess concealer I had from blending my concealer out and I put that on my eyelids. Now I'm going in with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am setting all those places I just put that concealer basically. Here I'm actually using the Tarte contour palette. This is the MakeupShayla contour palette. I'm using the darkest shade in there. I showed it a little earlier. I'm using the darkest shade in there in my crease, and I'm gonna basically build that up on both sides. And then I'm gonna actually go in with the shade that's right next to the darkest one. I'm gonna go in with that shade and I'm gonna kind of put that on the outside part of my eye. This look was totally unplanned. I had no idea how I was gonna wear my eyeshadow, but I had this liner and I had an idea to use it as an eyeshadow. So this is actually one of the NYX GLAM liners. I believe the name of this is like gold or like 24 karat or something like that. I'll look at the packaging and list it below. But I actually used this. I applied a thin layer of it, then rubbed it in. Then I went on top of that and I put another layer and I didn't rub that in. I just let it sit. And it actually came out really, really pretty, better than I actually expected. Here I'm taking the e.l.f. eyeliner. It's the liquid eyeliner. I think the shade is just black, but I'm taking this and I am creating the little cat eye I wanted for the look. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of all over the place with the order of how I'm doing things. But here I'm just dusting off that excess powder. I decided to do it later so I can knock off any eyeshadow that would have failed, although nothing failed. I'm using the black Opal stick foundation in black walnut, and I'm carving out where I want to place my contour basically. I'm going in with this cream one, then on top of that I'm actually going to use a powder to set it. If you get this palette for nothing else, I would get it definitely for the two contour shades. As far as the blush and the highlight colors, it really wasn't much I could do with those. I'm assuming maybe I could use them as eyeshadow or something later on, but I haven't found a use for them yet. But these two contour colors, lit. I love them. This is just a basic black eyeliner. I'm lining the inside of my waterline with. I actually went in with a sample size of the Lancome CILS Booster XL mascara base. I really like this base. I need to go back and get the bigger one from Sephora. But this base works well with any of the mascaras I've used so far. I really really like it so far. I need to get the bigger size. There, I just went in with some mascara. It's by Ulta. It's called Amp Lashes. I just went and put that in. Also, off camera, I did put on lashes. I'll list the ones I had on here. They're pretty, the ones I always use. This is a blush palette by e.l.f. I think it's like called dark, or yeah, it's dark. I use the two bottom colors for my blush on my cheeks. And yes, I pretty much use the same highlighter all the time. I do have a couple other ones, but I like this one the most. This is the Jaclyn Heel combo with Becca Champagne Pop. It's definitely my favorite one. And I'm applying this with the Sephora fan brush. This is a NYX lipstick. It's a matte lipstick. The shade I have it in is Siren. This is actually one of the new matte lip colors by Revlon in the shade Infatuation. I don't really like how Infatuation looks on its own, so that's why I paired it with this NYX lipstick. It looks better that way. A little trick I do to make my lipstick even more matte is take some of that translucent powder and just tap it all over your lips, and it's definitely way more matte all day. I just showed the actual setting spray that I actually poured into this bottle. I don't like the way the Pixi setting spray sprays out, so I just put it in this Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray bottle, but it's not actually that spray. This pretty much concludes my tutorial. I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.